Good morning, good morning, good morning, my beautiful epic peeps. How's it going? How's it going? It says I'm live. We had a few technical difficulties this morning, but we're going to do our best just to bring you some updates on this epic check in. So let's see. Let's get some eyes on us here. Just give me a second. I hope everybody's doing well. Can't believe it's Wednesday already. All right. Lisa can see me. Lisa can hear me. Hey, good morning, sunshine. How are you? We didn't even have our check in this morning with each other. But happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Who else is joining? Let me just set these comments so I can see them, get everything in line here. Little different avenue through the platform I'm using today to make this happen. But hey, gotta go with the flow, right? So good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody? My name is Samantha, and I'm coming to you live on behalf of EPIC. EPIC stands for Empowering People and Inspiring Community. And as I say always, it is so much more than the print publication that we produce and distribute. It's so much more than the social media platforms. It is community. It is about being together, coming together, and being a source of positive energy to our world, right? Yesterday, we had Jamie from Seymour Blank Canvas on, and the interview with Jamie, as all the interviews are unscripted, really unprepared for. What that, I call her little girl, she's a beautiful young woman. What she taught me was so profound in just that 20 minutes that you saw on your screen. She taught me so much, and that is something that each and every interview brings to me. And I'm very honored and grateful. I wanted to just say that today and say thank you to all our past guests, all our future guests, and everybody who makes this segment possible. And it wouldn't be possible without Lisa. So please give Lisa some love and some light. She's always working in the background on the comments, taking care of everything. Yeah, epic would not be possible without Lisa's love and light. So what's going on around epic? Because I got a lot of good stuff to get to. I got an animal card here that we're going to talk about. I want to talk about a little something near and dear to my heart. Got an angel card coming up. So, yeah, stick with me while we go through the housekeeping. And I love housekeeping. There's nothing that I love more than cleaning and tidying up. So that's what I have to do. I got to tidy up a few things here in our event section of our print publication. If you haven't checked it out, please do so online or in your current issue that you have. Because coming up this Sunday, Spiritual Activism Group. What is that? What is a Spiritual Activism Group? This is an online virtual platform that Reverend Sally Knuckles and Marina Shakur created. And each Sunday at 12:15, they offer this program of various metaphysical teachers, speakers, ministers that speak on subjects in regards to spirituality, metaphysical topics, but more importantly, how to put these teachings into action. It's Spiritual Activism Group. So be part of this group, be part of the activists, the activism to bring more love and light into our community by logging on to Spiritual Activism Group Zoom link, which you can find on our website. Also, you can email me and I will get that to you. That is every Sunday at 12:15. It's judgment free zone. Whether you're new to metaphysical topics or you're a seasoned metaphysician, there is something for everybody in this judgment free zone of Spiritual Activism Group. Every Sunday, 12:15. What else happens? And really, the reason that I'm doing these particular events today, every event is important, but the consistency of these, right? These are every month, every week. I think that's important in building a community. And um, Rosalind Brewer. Forgive me, Rosalind Brault. Brault Tree Wellness. Rosalind Brewer was like, or is a great spiritual healing teacher. I can't remember. She wrote Hands of Light, actually. So Rosalind Brault, carrier from Brault Tree Wellness. Every second Wednesday of the month, they have what they call an open healing arts exchange. And again, judgment free zone. Every second Wednesday of the month from 6 to 8, you can gather at Brault Tree Wellness in Higginham, Connecticut, and share your passion for healing. All right. If you're a Reiki practitioner, go to Brault Tree every second Wednesday between 6 and 8 and share Reiki with the other practitioners and people that'll be there. Maybe you're a crystal healer. Okay, you're welcome there too. Hop on over to Higginham. It's not that far. Brault Tree Wellness. Give it a try. What else? I'm sure angel healing, right? All healing modalities are welcome. That is the second Wednesday of every month between 6 and 8. They do ask for a love offering of $20. You can find out more information about that by emailing Brault Tree Wellness Center at gmail.com or visiting their website, www.braultreewellnesscenter.com. Rosalind is a beautiful, beautiful woman. I've had the pleasure of meeting her a couple times and look forward to growing with her as everything starts to unfold and progress. Let's do one more because we want to do 3. Unicorn Meadow Farms. We haven't mentioned Unicorn Meadow Farms in quite a while. They've been a foundational energy within the pages and within our hearts of Epic also. And Nancy up at Unicorn Meadow Farms has a beautiful labyrinth. You can visit that labyrinth at 1349 Spruce Street in Suffield. Daily, it is free. She does this out of the kindness of her heart. There is some guidance within the labyrinth that she's placed to help talk about like the different directions. South is the direction of personal power. So if you're not familiar with labyrinth and the power within them, stop up at Unicorn Meadow Farms and walk their labyrinth. So that's the events. If anybody else has anything they want to share, get it over to us. We'll do our best to get it out there. So today's check-in is about animal medicine. And I'm going to start in honor of, let me take a sip and swallow down my emotions. Temporarily. It's not good to swallow them down, but in this case, I need to. Today is August 18th. And August 18th, 2018, a beautiful teacher in my life went to spirit, and I call her Momsy, Mrs. Desick. She went to be the angel that she was here on earth, but in spirit. So that was on 8/18 of 2018. And I told the story once before. I'm going to tell it real quickly again. About a week before Momsy transitioned into spirit, I came across a butterfly that I thought was making its transition. It was on the ground and it looked very lethargic and like it wasn't going to survive. I felt terrible. I almost stepped on it. So I picked this butterfly up and I thought, I'm going to take it inside so none of the animals get it. There were cats, around and different animals. And I wanted this butterfly, was my intention, to put this butterfly in the house so it could transition to spirit peacefully and undisturbed. So I did that. Took this butterfly in and I set it right in the first room, put it on a stand, and I left and went about my business. Came back later on and the butterfly was gone. It was gone. I'm like, oh my goodness, maybe one of the cats or kittens got it. What happened to this butterfly? But it was just gone. And until a few days later, I'm sitting on the porch and here comes the same butterfly. Now I got to know this butterfly pretty good. I saw it up close and personal. I knew it was the same butterfly. And she's flitting around and she's having a grand old time. And I thought, oh my goodness, she wasn't ready to make her transition. That's a beautiful thing. I saved the butterfly. Yay. Right? There is a point to this story. Stick with me. So fast forward, maybe a week. I don't know. Um, we knew that Momsy Desick was going to be making her transition. Poppy Desick passed on August 14th, 4 days previous. So we knew she was getting ready to make her transition. Let's just put it that way. And like all good Polacks, what do you do when things are happening? You eat and you bake and you cook for people. So I was asked to go over to the house where the butterfly resided and to get some baking supplies, which included a lot of great pudding. That's a whole other story. But anyway, I did that. I walked across the street and grabbed a box and filled it up from um, Colleen's pantry, put everything in there, and proceeded to walk out. Now, I had kind of forgotten about this butterfly. Anyway, it was out of mind. We were busy and a lot of emotions floating around with Poppy passing on that Tuesday, and knowing that my mammy was going to take her trip to be with him. Anyway, I'm walking back over to where Mom's house was, and I see this butterfly. Okay, it's still around. Isn't that cool? So I go walking in the house, and all of a sudden, Cindy says to me, "Do you know you have a butterfly on your shoulder?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "You do. Look at it." And that butterfly was right here on my shoulder. So I was a little overcome with emotions, whatever, put the box down and took the butterfly off my back, and I just set it in a bouquet of flowers that we had arranged, wildflowers from around the lagoon, I believe, that we had arranged for Mommy Desick at the foot of her bed as she made her transition. And that butterfly stayed there, and she did pass that afternoon, that morning. She did make her transition to spirit, and so did that butterfly on that day. So I know without a doubt that that was a sign from spirit, that was a sign from angels and guides, and that was a sign for the entire family to know that, she was ready. She was ready. Today, fast forward, it is August 18th, 2021. I pulled an animal card just before we came on. And I got the butterfly. I got to say, it's probably the first time I've seen this card come out of this deck. And I got the butterfly. Um, 4 or 5 years after Mom passed, it's probably almost 24 hours. I'm sorry, it's almost to the hour. It was a late morning that she passed. And that butterfly, we set it in the flowers, and I got the butterfly. So if there's any doubt um, that spirit is not close and affirming life and love and connection, any doubt, just listen to this story and show someone this video, because they need to see it. All right. We got the butterfly today in honor of Josephine Desick, my JoJo. So what does that mean? What does butterfly mean? When you see a butterfly come up in a reading, or if it's your spiritual animal totem, butterfly is a symbol of transformation and change and joy, lightheartedness. Mrs. Desick embodied the energy of a butterfly when she was here. She was so fun and so joyful to be with. I've experienced some of my best times in my life with Mrs. Desick, taking care of her, and she actually was taking care of me. What else does it mean besides change and transformation, moving through different life cycles? So, if you're beginning to feel changes within you and around you, whether it be in career, family, where you're living, it's okay. The process is okay. You're starting to transform by letting things go and moving on to something new. It is a beautiful, beautiful energy. It is part of life. It completes that circle, that never ending circle, right? Also, it is about joy. That's a secondary meaning, joy and lightness of being. An analogy that I found in this deck is by Jamie Sands, And I actually took the symbolism notes off of animal medicine, I believe, online. I'm not sure of the source, but let's see. An analogy to development of this animal is the meaning is associated with The meaning that's associated with butterfly emphasizes the ability to move from one state, one perspective, one lifestyle to another, the ability to change. So when the butterfly comes into your life as a spirit guide, an animal totem, just know that what you're going through is much more than what you're feeling and seeing on the surface. This is an important metamorphosis that you're going through, more than just a change in your environment, more than just a change in the way that you're thinking. This is something at a soul level. The butterfly speaks at the soul level. Okay. So please, please, please embrace that butterfly energy. It's a number 9. So 9s are about endings and new beginnings too. All right. And it'll forever be a symbol for me, for Mrs. D. So yeah, going to be some changes coming up, some endings, some new beginnings. You got this. You got this. We got this. All right. Embody that butterfly energy. One of the best projects I did this summer were with my grandchildren. And we got the caterpillars through nature's garden or something. And we made a butterfly habitat and actually went through the process and learned about, the stages from caterpillar to chrysalis to butterfly. And it really is amazing when you take the stages of life that the butterfly goes through and apply it to any aspect of your life. It is so, so powerful. So let's pull an Archangel card. All right. And then I want to talk about something else that's near and dear to my heart. So let's see, Miss Desic, Josephine, this one's for you. Let's pull an Archangel card. I cannot believe that about 5 minutes ago I pulled the butterfly card. I still haven't processed it myself, but I will. I will. She was laughing at me yesterday when I flipped over in the hammock. In case anybody doesn't know, I was outside with my grandson Nathan. I thought, I'm just going to sit and relax in this hammock. I don't know what I did, but that thing flipped me over. I landed on my back. The thing was upside down. It was comical in the moment and very painful afterward. But again, I could have let that keep me down on my back. We have to get up and keep going. Got to get up and keep going. It was quite comical in hindsight. So, and that's something that Miss Desic would have laughed hysterically about. Seeing me flip over in the hammock, looking up at the sky. So let's see. Archangel medicine. This one wants to come out. Beloved one. Oh my goodness. Archangel Samuel comes out with beloved one. Beloved one. And the message at the bottom of this card just summarizes and puts a beautiful bow on everything we were just saying. It says, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Beloved one. Beloveds, we have loved ones in spirit, guides, angels, archangels that are here guiding us every single moment of every day. Every single moment. We have these guides and helpers. We're being called to use them. Call on your beloved guides today and every day. Okay? If you don't think you know who they are, you do. Go within. Ask. They will show themselves. Whether it be through animal symbolism, colors that Jamie spoke about yesterday, songs, music. All right? Archangel Samuel. Work with that beautiful, soft energy of Samuel. Very, very, very gentle energy I feel when I work in the energy of this particular archangel. Very gentle, but powerful in the sense that if there needs to be change, Samuel is going to push you along the way. Also, if you're looking for something, I just got the message, if you're looking for something that you think you've lost, maybe a piece of jewelry, maybe a book you misplaced. Call on Archangel Samuel to help you locate that lost item. Okay, because it's not lost, it's just misplaced. And when the time is right, you will find it. So call on Archangel Samuel to help you find your lost beings. And so there's the butterfly, Archangel Samuel. As always, I'd like to pull a food card. And I'll do that. I should have been prepared, but all good. Last time I did that, we had the olive. So this time we're going to ask for a message from the beautiful, nutritious plants and vegetables and offerings from Mother Earth. What is it for our tribe? Ooh, black sesame. Black sesame. I was just talking about sesame last night. That's funny. No, it's not. It's always perfect. Mindfulness with black sesame. This is from the Food Healing Oracle deck, Nourishing Wisdom from Mother Earth. We have black sesame, mindfulness. So let's see what this says. This is from Joanne and Lonnie. They were a guest a while back, probably over a year now. Flies by. And I read directly from the book for this particular deck. Healing Wisdom. The key to a healthy existence is our mindset. Presence is everything when it comes to mindfulness. How mindful are we of what we are eating? How mindful are we towards our fellow brothers and sisters, or even our pets? I like that. Yet humans have lost some of their correct connection to Mother Earth and themselves. Isn't that true? It's your responsibility to acknowledge your role in everything and take necessary steps to bring mindfulness back. Be more aware of your thoughts and actions before they affect someone else. Black Sesame reminds you that you are the decider of your fate. Shift your mindset, right? Change your perspective, shift your mindset, go through, allow your thoughts to go through the metamorphosis, right? Shift your mindset, shift your life, and all that you envision to have in it. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. So that's the message for Black Sesame. Some practical gifts. Let's see, real quick. Let's see. How we love the benefits of eating black sesame seeds. We chose it for mindfulness because it physically helps the brain with its melanin content, which protects against degenerative diseases such as Parkinson's and dementia. Also, for those who suffer depression or an imbalanced endocrine system, get your black sesame going on your favorite salad or on an avocado or any favorite dish. Very easy to incorporate and well worth putting your mindset in the direction of healing. So black sesame for mindfulness, right? It's gonna help to shift the way that you're thinking from being flittering and fluttering to being mindful and deliberate in what it is that you do and bring. So those are the cards for today. We went over the events. One other thing that I wanted to speak on is many of you know, and if you don't, that's cool too, that I recently undertook a new adventure as a doTERRA wellness advocate. doTERRA stands for of the earth, and there's many reasons behind it. I'm not going to go into all the reasons I chose doTERRA, but it is a beautiful, beautiful company, all right, a beautiful business model that we can all learn from. The reason I'm saying it is because some people just really don't know what they're saying. They don't think before they speak. And I had a person who found out that I was part of doTERRA, very proudly part of doTERRA and the whole organization, who said to me, "Oh, what's this? Another one of your get rich quick schemes?" Well, I almost fell off my chair when that person spoke to me like that. And it's not that I haven't heard anything like that before, but it really took me back a little bit. Took me back. And it made me think over the past 24 hours why, really why I chose doTERRA. And one of the biggest aspects, one of the biggest reasons that I accepted the the honor of sharing the essential oil products and supplements and lifestyle and classes. I absolutely love it. But another part, the big part of it, was their sourcing, was their the meat behind the oil. Let's put it that way, I guess. They have a global botanical network. They practice impact sourcing, and basically what that means, I went online. Basically, what that means is they go to where the plants are native, where these oils are native, and they work with the residents there, the farmers in those particular areas around the world, to bring forth the best and purest product without um, without hindering, without depleting Mother Earth and the source. They're fair to the farmers. They pay the farmers adequately. They also help to empower them through installing water systems, through building schools, through providing care for them. It is so much more than a get rich scheme. All right. This is part of my ministry. This is part of who I am. And this is what I'm going to be sharing, whether uh, there are some people who might be naysayers. Poo on them. I got an oil for that. I just wanted to read you about Reginald. Okay. Reginald is a farmer in Saint Hilaire. That's on the southeast side of Haiti. We know what Haiti has gone through recently. This is where doTERRA sources their vetiver from. All right. Reginald worked hard all his life, day by day. All right. And was receiving very low payments. The money didn't arrive on time from other vendors. And, I can't go into specifics, nor does this article go into specifics. But he wasn't being treated as a business partner until he partnered with doTERRA. And when they started sourcing from Reginald in Haiti, there were some changes that had to be made, yes, but he started to receive his fair share of, of his harvest. That resulted in a bigger profit for him and his growers. He's able to meet his family needs better. His children are able to go to school. They're able to have shoes. They're able to have independence, right? He's not dependent on every crop, all right? doTERRA has him, is a partnered with him. So when the earthquake or the weather goes through and natural disasters happen to take out his crop or damage his crop, they have resources. I'm going to cry. They have resources set aside to help manage these crises. So, yeah, doTERRA is not a get rich quick scheme for Samantha. doTERRA is a way of life. It is part of my ministry. It is because we help. Every single drop of oil is helping a farmer, a family, a community, and a country somewhere in this world to claim their own independence. So that's why I chose doTERRA, not to get rich quick, but to help as many people as I can through changing their lifestyle, and not even changing their lifestyle, through being aware of choices that they have, but also I'm changing the world through people like Reginald and thousands and thousands of other beautiful humans all over this big world we have. So that's why. That's your answer. It's not a quick get quick, not a get rich quick scheme. All right? It's not. I had to say that. Thank you so much for, listening and sticking with me. We will be back tomorrow with a guest on Epic Interview. At least I'm kind of not grounded right now. I believe it's Allison Gamber from the Cove. I'll post that, but that'll be tomorrow at 11. If you have any questions, please contact Lisa or I using the website, or Lisa at epictricountyct.com, Samantha at epictricountyct.com. All right, so I'll see you tomorrow. Much love to everybody that's watching. Be safe, be happy, be joyful, be the butterfly. Be the butterfly today. Peace out, Epic Scouts.